So this lesson is focusing on scale drawings. We're going to talk about a scale drawing represents something that is too large or too small to be drawn or built at actual size. So anytime you read a map, okay, it's not drawn to scale. It's not drawing to its actual measurement. It's a scale drawing. And our scale model can be used to represent something that is too large or built too small for an actual size model. So that scale gives us a relationship between the drawing or the model measure and the actual measure. Okay, so just like when you're driving and if you parents or yourself pull out a map, okay, there's always a scale at the bottom of that map and you can tell how far the distances are actually away from each other. So in our first example here, what we're going to do is if we look at a map and let's say we are going to California and let's say we want to know the difference, the distance between Los Angeles, I'm going to say LA for short, and San Diego. Okay, so let's say we pull out a map and we see on this map that the distance between them is 6 and 3,500 centimeters. So if we measure the distance between Los Angeles and San Diego on a map, it's really just 6 and 3,500 centimeters away. Well, we know it takes a lot longer than driving 6 and 3,500ths of a centimeter to get from LA to San Diego. But on our scale of our map, it says that 1 centimeter equals 20 miles. So just like how we solved proportions in the previous chapters, we're going to create a proportion. So we're going to say, well, if 1 centimeter equals 20 miles, notice how I just created a ratio, and then that's going to be the same as 6 and 3,500 centimeters. Notice how I lined up my centimeters, made sure that they're on the same line, over our unknown miles. We don't know. So we are going to do our fish method and solve for our unknown. So we're going to say 6 and 3,500ths of a centimeter times 20 divided by 1 is going to equal my unknown miles. Okay, so I'll just put some room at the top here. I'm going to say 6 and 3,500ths times 20, and I'll let you use a calculator when we're solving proportions. So then you should get 6 and 3,500ths times 20 is 127. Okay, and then so I did my first part of my fish. I did 6 and 3,500ths times 20. Now I just have to divide by 1. Well, dividing by 1 is just going to equal that same number. So I know that the distance really between Los Angeles and San Diego is 127 miles. So again, solving for your map scale and things, all you have to do is use proportions like we've done in previous chapters. We have to know our scale, which the problem will give that to you, and we also need to know the distance that it is on a map, and then we set up our equations with our units lined up, just like how we had centimeters here, and miles here, and our unknown miles here. And then that's how you solve for our map scale. That's it for the lesson.